home. So glad to be back. My hair was ratty. I just washed all my airport gunk off, and then I saw the surf is good in town, so I was like, let's go. Yeah, just trying to stay awake, honestly, because the flight was brutal. I just want to get back in the zone so I can like get back into working and everything on the normal schedule. You know, when you get back and it's like your room's clean and you just unpacked everything and you feel like a new woman. I just got these shorts and I'm so excited because it's so cute to longboard in. My tooth just flew in from Kauai, and of course we had to go to FarmLink.
Yay, we got a kombucha.
Yum!
Yum, yum, yum. Good? Yeah, it's really good. Island Booch.
Should I put it up to the camera?
This one, oh no, get them.
Oh no, delicious.
Get them.
Try them. Yeah, I already ordered groceries from them, but you know I had to go back to get just a cold drink. Well, we gotta already go to the airport, but it's okay.
I like this. To say, welcome to my YouTube channel. Pokey. Hello, kitty potato.
From California, like super last minute, or just kind of having a conversation, and it's been super fun. My tutu also came for a day just for a hospital visit. She's okay. This whole week I've just been kind of recentering. When you come back from travel, it's a lot of cleaning, housekeeping, internal housekeeping, just like journaling, reading, and for me, spending a lot of time in nature. Especially this trip really got me inspired to garden, growing whatever food like herbs and greens that I could, and then sourcing from local farmers. And so I did that through FarmLink this week, which is basically Uber Eats for local farmers, and also just creating relationships with local farmers as well. And then my sister and I went spearfishing, another way you can be self-resourceful. Of course, do research on what fish you can and cannot take, the seasons, if you need a fishing license, things like that. A lot of things to think about for my food sources. Just trying not to eat out as much. I feel like nowadays eating out is so glorified, like the thing to do, go to the new restaurant, which is fun, definitely, and it has its place. But I've noticed a lot of people are aspiring to do that pretty much every meal, which is crazy unsustainable for so many reasons. It's super expensive, and a lot of people justify that by saying groceries are expensive as well, which is true. Another reason to grow and harvest your own food whenever possible. Also foraging. Of course, in a few of my videos I've been foraging ferns for salads, and I still try to do that on the weekends. It's like my favorite thing to do. Just one less ingredient to buy from the store, which is great on so many levels.
Dude, I have so many. That's why I'm bringing this out.
This one sucks. Really, we're done with that one. He goes, don't do that. Sorry. Gosh. You can just kind of stay up. Fern salad with greens from FarmLink. There's the fish we caught. Filleted the moo, and that's the kama. We're making fish tacos. Yeah. Yum yums. Another thing that trip really inspired in me was surfing and just finding the joy in an activity that used to bring me so much joy. If you're a surfer, I'm sure you can relate to this. The environment of surfing isn't the most unfriendly activity, unfortunately, which sucks. Especially for women. When I paddle out, it's mostly males. Very intimidating. If you are a surfer, something you can do to make it a little bit nicer of an environment is just like not hoot and holler, but you know, go like gee or like woo, just like be excited for people. Make it a fun thing, because literally we're just riding waves that have traveled across the ocean. It's pretty spectacular that you're in the right place at the right time to work with nature in that moment. And so just making it fun again. I don't know. It's so simple because it's something that people should be doing for fun. Hopefully not for performance or for the video clip of the day, or you know, to maximize efficiency and power and blah blah blah. All of the language and all the culture around surfing currently is pretty disappointing. It's aggro, it's aggressive. In Hawaii, surfing used to be for men and women equally. It wasn't like men are better than women. It was just like everybody surfs because it's freaking fun. If you're a surfer, please do your part and make people feel welcome and loved and just happy to be there. Of course, if you are going surfing, go with someone who has been there often, can tell you where to paddle, how to be safe. People who are new to surfing or new to a spot maybe make a mistake and then everybody just side-eyes them. It's like, how about we just talk to each other? I feel like when I say hi to everyone in the lineup, instantly get more waves. Just something to think about. The only thing better than traveling is a staycation. We're pulling up at a hotel, gonna play tourist, hopefully catch some waves. Yay! Staycation, staycation. You look so cute. Staycation with my best friend, and we haven't done this in so long. I ended up getting really horrible food poisoning and I went to the ER last night. Luckily Carly was here. You just think you got it all figured out and then food poisoning comes in. Oh my god, I hate hospitals and needles and things. And they hooked me up to an IV. It's not ideal, but I feel a lot better today. And I'm so grateful. We were there till like 2 a.m. so that's why I look haggard and dead. I mean, it was supposed to be a fun little surf trip and hotel time, and then took a turn for the worse. So I'm really grateful to be healthy and now, and don't need the Outrigger Reef Hotel. That's all I gotta say. Carly just left today, and overall it was a really great trip with a really grim ending. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so grateful that building this little community together of people who want to make it a better place, whether it's socially, environmentally, any way that we can. I hope you garden and dance and surf this weekend or this week. Thank you so much for watching.